Okay, today in our fractions lesson, we're going to be looking at reducing fractions, or it's also simplifying fractions. This is where your least common multiple and greatest common factor come in. This is where doing that work really helps. And so what I have here listed some fractions. So I have 7/14ths, 4/20ths, 9/27ths, 8/56, 30/36, and 12/18ths. We're going to reduce this fraction, and so what we want to find are what are common factors. And so we're going to take 7, and then I do it over here, and I create a workspace over here. Call this my workspace. All right, so the factors of 7 are 1 and 7. Okay, factors once again are the two numbers that you multiply together to create your product, and that's your product right there, or also multiple. Okay, and so let's do 14 and skip a line to make it legible. We have 1, 14, 2, and 7. There are no other factors to make up 14. And the greatest common, well, the common ones are 1 and 7. The greatest common factor is 7. We're going to take the greatest common factor and we're now going to divide that by each one. So we're going to divide each number by the greatest common factor, and that gives us 1/2. Let's do that again for 4/20ths. All right, so I'm going to take the 4. I'm going to list out the factors of 4. 1, 4, and 2. All right, 2 times 2 gives you 4. Now let's do the same thing for 20. We have 1 and 20. We have 2 and 10. We have 4 and 5. And those are all the factors of 20. Our common factors are 1 and 1, 2 and 2, and 4. 4 is our greatest one. So then with those, we're then going to take that, divide that by 4, and divide that by 4. Remember what we do to our new denominator, we have to do the same thing to our numerator. So this gives us 1/5. Let's do the same thing with 9/27ths. Okay, we'll do another one here. 9 is 1, 9, and 3. 27, now remember we're doing the factors, not the multiples of the number, but the factors. In factor we have 1, and 1 times 27 is 27. Can't do, we could do 3. 3 times 7 gives us, whoops, not 7. 3 times 9 gives us 27. 4 doesn't work, 5 doesn't work, 6 doesn't work, 7 doesn't work. Okay. So our common factors are 1, 1, 3, 3, and 9. 9 is our greatest common factor. So we're going to divide that by 9. And we're going to divide 27 by 9. And that gives us 1/3. Okay. I'll pause the video here, or you pause the video here, and I want you to try these next 3 on your own. Okay, now that you've tried those on your own, let's do them together. Let's see what happens. All right, so let's list out the factors of 8 and the factors of 56. 8 is 1 times 8. 2 times 4. 56 is 1 times 56. 2, oh, what's 2? So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 56, work on my space over here, divided by 2. 2 gives me 4, 16, 8. So 2 and 28 is 3. Well, I figure out 3 is if I add these two together, they need to be a multiple of 3, and that's 11. So 3 doesn't work. Does 4? No. Oh, let's see. 4, 1. So that gives me 4. Oh, 4 is, what am I thinking here? It's 14. So 4 and 14. 5 isn't. Is 6. Let's see. No, 6 is not. And the reason I know that is because, well, 60 is the next closest one, and that's 4 away from 60, so 6 won't work. 7, 56 divided by 7 gives me 8. So we have 7 and 8. Okay, and I notice that my common factors are 1, 2, 4, and 8. My greatest one is 8, so I'm going to divide that by 8, divide that by 8, and I get 1/7. Okay, so 30, 36, 1, 30, 2, 15, 5, and 6, and 3 and 10. 36, we have 1 and 36. We have 2 and 18. We have 3 and 3 and 12. We have 4 and 9. Okay, so my greatest common factor here, see, we've got 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Looks like 3 is the greatest common factor. So I'm going to divide that by 3, and I divide that by 3, and I have 10 twelfths. Oh, I'm missing one. I'm noticing that these could be divided some more. I'm missing 6. I'm missing 6. So we have 6 times 6 gives us 36. All right. So good thing I caught that. So I know that I've got one more because these are both even. And that's not simplest, that's not reducing, we're in simplest terms. So I could either go back to this, divide that by 6, or so if I take this back, I'm going to draw a line through that, put a 6 there, a 6 there, and I have 5, 6. I could have also divided that by 2 and that by 2. Okay, 12/18. Let's do 12/18. 12, 18. I have 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, 4. 18, I have 1, 18, 2, 9, and that's it. Oh, no, I must have another one in there. Ah, I do. 3, good catch. 3 and 6 make 18. All right. So common factors are 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and 6. All right, so I'm going to divide this by 6, and I divide this by 6, and I get 2/3. Okay. All right, so that is today's lesson about reducing or simplifying fractions. They mean the same thing. To reduce fractions, to simplify fractions mean the same thing.